Hello friends, welcome to FitTuber. My name is Viv. Oh, sorry, wrong channel. Hey guys, welcome to Top 1%. And if you're watching this video, it probably means that you care about your health and fitness, which means you might have come across the channel FitTuber. And today, I'm going to be reacting to one of his videos, Ayurvedic diet, extreme fat loss in 6 weeks, and why it is exactly the opposite of what you should be doing. It's horrible. Continue watching this video to find out why. Now don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against him personally. I even like some of his content, stuff like ranking the product from worst till best, which is the best toothpaste in India, which is the best cooking oil in India, skincare, hair care, some stuff about Ayurveda. That's pretty good. But when it comes to nutrition and fitness, building muscle, losing fat, that kind of stuff, he knows nothing. Millions of people watch his videos, and I'm pretty sure at least a few thousands of them are gonna watch this video and try out his diet for the next 6 weeks. This is what will happen to those people.
Do not expect this diet to be a cakewalk, and I recommend that you follow it only if you are serious about fat loss.
Follow this diet only if you are serious about fat loss? Really? If you are serious about fat loss, stop looking for shortcuts. Learn the basics about nutrition, fix your fucking lifestyle, and start working hard. That's how you get fat loss that's sustainable for the rest of your life. Not like this. This is clearly a marketing scheme. He knows this kind of video is gonna get a lot of clicks, it's gonna get a lot of views, it's clickbait worthy, and that's the reason he posted it. He has made so many videos at this point that he knows he needs to spew up more controversy. That's the only way he's gonna get views. Alright, you're still not convinced? Watch the rest of this video. Alright, before I get to the meal plans included in this diet, let me talk about few of the conditions that he talks about in this video. The first one is no dairy products allowed.
Milk and milk products are to be totally skipped from this diet.
That's right. No meat, no eggs, and no dairy products, which means no animal source of protein. All you have is plant sources of protein. So this is a vegan diet basically. And here's my problem with it. If you like vegan diet, if it's sustainable for you, go ahead with it. What's important is that you enjoy the diet you follow and make sure that you get the right amount of protein from it. You get the right amount of nutrients from it, which is kind of hard to do. It's not sustainable for most people. I made videos about that in the past, so you can check them out later if you're interested. I'll link them in the description. Although there is one thing that I noticed by personal experience, and that is cutting out dairy products in the night feels better to me, because when I wake up early in the morning without having eaten any dairy products, I don't have much mucus formation. It feels better. So if you have similar problems, you have mucus formation in the morning, you have a runny nose, you don't feel that good, try to cut out dairy products in the night and see how it feels. Other than that, you can eat it throughout the day, and it's not even applicable for everyone. If you feel good by eating dairy products at night, no issue at all. Continue with what you're doing. It is your journey. You need to figure out what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what's sustainable, what gives you result. And that comes through experience and expanding your knowledge. And that's exactly what you're doing by watching this video. So keep going. And the next thing he talks about is you can't eat onions in your diet. Veganism plus no onions. Interesting. This is Veganism Ultra Pro Max Limited Edition. That's what it is. I googled onion nutrition to show you that it's healthy. It contains all the essential nutrients. It contains very little calories, which makes it the perfect food for fat loss. Now, one good thing that he talks about in this video is drinking water. He constantly reminds you to drink water throughout the day. But there's one thing. He talks about drinking water at specific times, because this is the appropriate time for you to drink water. Oh no, this is not when it's ideal to drink water. Come on, man. All that matters is start drinking water. Most people don't drink enough water. Water is really important. What are you thinking? Water is important. Now seriously though, more than 70% of our body by volume is made up of water. Our muscles, our bones, our organs, every single thing. So you should really prioritize drinking water if you want to lose fat. Moreover, it helps curb hunger to some point, and it keeps you a little bit full. So water is really important if you want to lose fat. Another good thing about what he talked in this video is doing yoga and pranayama. Personally, I like yoga and pranayama. I do it regularly. It has a lot of health benefits. But coming to fat loss, it's not really the best thing. Come on, if you want to lose fat by exercise, start doing cardio. Go for a walk, do cycling, play a sport, do high intensity interval training. Whatever, that's how you lose fat. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. Alright, Now let's get into the diet plan itself. Let's see what meals he talks about. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, everything. I'm gonna calculate the calories, the macros, actually not macros, just the protein, because that's what matters. Your calories and your protein. Let's see how it goes, and at the end of this video I'll give you my final verdict. Alright, so after morning yoga and before breakfast you're supposed to drink this herbal juice, and you can see the ingredients on your screen. And no question about it, the ingredients are really healthy, they contain a lot of nutrients, but as far as the calories are considered, it contains just 20 calories and 0 protein. And now next up, coming for the breakfast, he suggests that you eat sprouts 3 out of 7 days in a week, and I love sprouts. They are very nutrient dense, contain some protein, lots of fiber content, and very little calories. And here are some of the breakfast options, and taking all of that into account, I estimate the average calories to be somewhere around 100 calories, and protein not so much, about 10 grams maybe. And for lunch he suggests 2 multigrain rotis along with some vegetables, and here again the same issue, no primary source of protein, it's all carbohydrates. This meal is a lot higher in calories than the other ones. It contains 300 calories, but protein, it's still very poor, just 10 grams for 300 calories. That's not good.
As per Ayurvedic texts, if your goal is to cut fat, you should avoid consuming roti and rice together. So,
did you listen to what he just said? Eating roti and rice together makes you fat? How can you even listen to somebody that says something like that? What can get you fat is only if you eat more calories than what you need. Basic law of thermodynamics. It's all about the calories when it comes to fat loss or fat gain. If you're eating more calories than what you need, you will put on fat. That's just point blank the fact. That'll never change. Alright, you need to understand that. So yes, you can eat roti and rice together, it won't get you fat. However, there is a tendency to overeat your calories, overshoot your calories once you eat both roti and rice together, because carbs are relatively easy to eat. So that's something that might happen, but you can eat it together.
secondly, certain vegetables like jackfruit, potatoes, yams, lentils, and pulses are best avoided in lunch if you want the best out of this diet.
And now he's saying you need to avoid specific foods at specific times of the day because that can affect your fat loss. Do I even need to explain myself here? Let's just move on. And now for the evening snack, he suggests some dry fruits along with herbal tea, or you can have fruits instead of the dry fruits. The problem is dry fruits contain a lot more calories than fruits, so it's not even a suitable replacement. If you consume dry fruits, it's going to give you 130 calories according to what he shows in the recipe, and fruits, it's a lot lesser than that. Let's say about 40 to 50 calories, and protein, it's very less, about 5 to 10 grams of protein. Not enough. And for the final meal of the day, he suggests some vegetable soups or moong dal water, which is very little in calories. I calculated it to be about 30 calories, and protein is negligible. Even then, let's give him benefit of the doubt, 5 grams of protein.
In this meal plan, I have intentionally not shown the calories and macronutrients, as our food is much more than the calories it contains.
Calories and macros are not all that matter, agreed, but you don't just abandon the basic science of nutrition, the basic principles behind nutrition like that. Take a look at the calories and protein of each and every single meal included in this meal plan, and take a look at the grand total. 500 to 600 calories per day, wherein RDA recommends an average healthy human being gets 2000 calories per day. Maybe little less than that, maybe more than that, based on your activity level, based on if you're a man or a woman. Men need little more than women do, and other factors as well. But 500 to 600 calories? Are you joking? That's not even enough for a little kid. It's a starvation diet. And take a look at the amount of protein, 30 to 45 grams of protein. To give you an example, the average healthy active person needs somewhere around 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you are a 170 pound person, you need somewhere between 100 to 170 grams of protein per day. This is like 1/3 of that, not even that. It's so bad. What can I even say about this diet, man? It's a joke. Clearly this guy has no idea what he's talking about. He has no knowledge, and this was purely created to make more money, to get more views. That's all it is. I'm sorry, but if you follow this diet, you're doomed. You'll lose all the muscle that you have. You will lose some fat for time being, but once you get back to your regular diet, once you start eating normal, you will gain back all that fat and probably even more. So please don't follow this diet. It's a recipe for disaster. Pun definitely intended. The problem though is that people who do end up following this diet because they're ignorant, they don't have the basic knowledge about nutrition, They look at the weighing scale, they'll think, oh my god, I lost 10 kgs in 6 weeks, that's amazing, this is the greatest video ever. I never made this kind of progress in my life, but for the time being though, they'll think they're making progress and pass on the information, pass on this video to their friends, and this sadistic starvation diet, it just keeps passing on. So that's a bad thing, that should never happen. At the time of me making this video, FitTuber has 3.8 million subscribers. That's a lot. Can you imagine seeing 3.8 million people at the same place at the same time? Not even the world's biggest stadium could hold in that many people at once. So you need to understand, when you have that kind of a following, there's some responsibility, there's some accountability that you need to have. Take a look at FitTuber's homepage. He says, fitness is not a destination, it's a way of life. And yet he contradicts himself by putting out content like this. Content that's clickbait, that's full of garbage content, that doesn't really help people sustain any results in the long term. It promotes fastest way to lose fat in 6 weeks, extreme fat loss diet. All that is bullshit. He knows that, and yet he's capitalizing on it because he's sold out. That's what he wants, views and money. Most of the people watching these videos, the mainstream audience on YouTube, they don't want to put in any effort. They want easy, quick results without showing any dedication, without putting any time on it. And people like him who feed to the ignorance of people who have no knowledge, who don't want to put in the time and effort, those are the kinds of people that make it big in YouTube. Those are the kind of people that reach the top and get the views, the subscribers, the money. And yet the people who put in quality content, who don't want to fool you, who tell you what you need to hear rather than what you want to hear, those are the ones that find it difficult on a platform like this. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good quality people out there who have really sustained this through all the time and effort they put in and showing people that they know what they're talking about. Bringing real quality content that needs to be out there. The cream of the crop always rises to the top. It's only a matter of time. So you need to understand where FitTuber stands, what kind of content he makes, what is the stuff that you should be watching and learning from him, what is the stuff that you should completely avoid. And I suppose by making this video, I've given you some amount of idea on that. I've shed some light on it, given you some education on that. That was the purpose of making this video, not because I hold some personal grudge on it or I'm jealous of him. No, I don't care. I'm happy with what I'm doing. It gives me fulfillment. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. It keeps me proud. I hold on to my honor and integrity. And that's what I feel FitTuber should do as well. He needs to make an apology video saying that the content he made, this particular video, it's false. It's potentially harmful. And if people follow that, it could really hurt them. And he needs to really understand what he knows and what he doesn't know and stay in his damn lane. He knows content that could actually help people. He has put out content like that in the past. He needs to stick to that rather than fooling people out there, talking about stuff that he doesn't know while acting like he knows everything. That's the truth, man. People don't like to talk about stuff like this, but it has to be said. Somebody has to stand up. Somebody has to speak up, and that's going to be me. You know what, when I first started calculating the calories and the protein in this diet, I had to recheck myself because this just did not make any sense. I was thinking, how is this possible? This amount of protein and this amount of calories. Alright, whatever, but science can't lie, the numbers don't lie. This is what it is. And the final verdict is, you can follow this diet. It might be alright for you, if and only if you are under 4 feet of height and under 25 kgs of weight. Are you? If not, please don't follow this diet. Please don't. It doesn't make any sense. You're absolutely going to kill your body. You'll lose all the muscle. You'll gain a lot of fat. And it's exactly the opposite of what you want now, don't you? If you want to do it the right way, watch the basics playlist on my channel and understand how to do it the right way. This is your body. This is your health. Don't play around with it. Put in the work. Understand the basics. And you're good to go.
Even though this is a short-term extreme diet, but contrary to other fad diets in the market, this is a carefully designed meal plan in accordance with Ayurveda, which increases the vitality of the body and is actually healthy.
Carefully designed. Healthy. Alright guys, I need to go watch this video again, have a few good laughs. Until then, hit the thumbs up button, comment down below what content you want me to cover in the future, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon and share this video to all those people who are potentially at the risk of watching this video and losing all that muscle, gaining all that fat. Do it, guys. Share this video. And until next time, take care. Stay hungry. Carefully designed.